Thursday night baseball now from Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Chicago Cubs and the Toronto Blue Jays. A big-time arm and a power bat should be fun. First pitch is next. Down the third baseline. Backhanded. And a rather easy first out. Striding into the box, Nolan Arenado, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Chopped toward the second baseman. On to first, and there are two down. Chris Bryant gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. And he'll take strike one on the fastball.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Michael Brantley comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. That's inside. 2-0. Three and 0 now.
3 balls, no strike.
This is in the air for Cespedes in left. And he's got it for the first out. At the plate, Mike Trout. He'll get to take his first. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Scherzer gets the sign. 1-2 on its way. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. One out, nobody on. Hit to third. Arenado's got it. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away. Francisco Lindor gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Foul tip held onto behind the plate. It's strike two. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Joey Votto makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. Tanaka sets his sights. Here comes the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Brantley is under it. Makes the play. 1 away. Corey Seager steps into the box.
Corey Seager.
breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Yoenis Cespedes into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Oh, and he couldn't help himself there as he swings and misses at a pitch in the dirt, and it's back to 2-1 now. To 2-2 now.
This is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Cespedes takes ball 4 there, and he'll head down to first. Daniel Murphy set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away. Ripped on the ground to first. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around. David Ortiz strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Hit hard, but right into the shift. Throw on to first takes care of Ortiz as the shift works to perfection that time. 1 away. Josh Donaldson will get his first cuts here. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
Josh Donaldson is, of course, one of the greatest players in the game today. But before he was a pro, he had a really nice college career at Auburn, the same program that has turned out other greats such as Frank Thomas, Bo Jackson, and Timmy Hudson.
Got him. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Now a slider to start him out, but that breaks down and in for ball 1. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Ready on 1 and 2. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance in the inning. Buster Posey is into the box as we are all set to begin the third. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Right side hit hard. Cano has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. Tanaka gets the sign. First pitch on its way. Seared down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Charlie Blackmon digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Now back, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Solo shot to right center. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Jonathan Lucroy. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Catcher.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. And a foul pop behind the plate. Posey has a play, one away. Leadoff man gone now for Robinson Cano. Into the windup and the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up, ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. That one's going to find the seats, strike one.
Baseball fans see Robinson Cano and they think of his time with the Yankees and the Mariners, but some forget how great he was during the World Baseball Classic in 2013. He hit .469 for the undefeated Dominican team on his way to the tournament MVP award.
Sent on the ground out to second. Murphy's got it. Throw to first, and Cano's a ground out victim. Two gone. Mookie Betts steps in now.
Mookie Betts.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
And it's quickly 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 home. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And the pitch. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. This is indeed a battle. The 11th pitch coming up. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Chris Bryant is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth. Tanaka into his motion. Here's the first pitch. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Now here's a ball popped up. Playable, however, for Lucroy behind the plate. A quick out number one. So the base is empty here with one away. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. High and deep to right center field. Back goes Betts, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Now batting, shortstop, Corey Seager.
A solo home run here off the bat of Joey Votto. As the Cubs are out in front now, Corey Seager is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tries to dump this one out to left. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Yoenis Cespedes steps in with one in, one out.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. On the ground is short. This could be two. Cano for one. On to Hosmer, a double play, and the inning is over. Michael Brantley is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this lead.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Arenado in foul ground, and this will land foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Boy, Michael Brantley certainly has blossomed into one of the elite players in this league. He's a good all-around talent, and in 2014 was really his coming-out party.
Gloved by Murphy and reined in one away. So one away here with the bases empty, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Seager is there, and on one pitch, Trout is retired. Into the box, Francisco Lindor. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Lindor.
Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Blackman, and that ends the inning. Daniel Murphy heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one. David Price is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep it. Grounded down the third baseline. Donaldson's up with it. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Buster Posey stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Price into his motion. Here it is. Into the seats, 0-1. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Now here's a ball popped up. Playable, however, for Lucroy behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the right fielder Carlos Gonzalez. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. A little tapper. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time.
Oh, nice recovery.
From the stretch. Bounce to first. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, David Ortiz, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball.
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. High in the air into shallow left center. Cespedes is there. 1 out. Standing in, Josh Donaldson. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
And that misses inside. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Oh, and he goes down to get the curveball there and gets a lot of it. And he got more than enough of it, in fact. This one is gone. A home run. It's a solo shot off the bat of Josh Donaldson. And the Blue Jays are on the board. Madison Bumgarner is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here. First pitch of the at-bat. Eric Hosmer will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
You know, it's just so tough to pick out a pitch that you want against a guy like this. Everything he throws is either on a corner or moving like crazy. He's not the kind of guy that's going to give you a lot of options up there to hit.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is going to be a foul ball. Popped straight up. Bumgarner just to the left of the mound. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Striding in once again, Jonathan Lucroy. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
Not close. It's 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cespedes is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Nolan Arenado makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Price sets his sights and delivers. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one. Yanked on the ground down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Chris Bryant will get his 3rd shot at it here.
Well, on the bright side, I guess, he is putting the ball in play. He's just not getting that solid contact that you're looking for when a guy's really seeing the ball well.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. And he pumps the fastball by him here, 1-2 now. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Joey Votto steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. Swinging a liner back through the box. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Corey Seager will stride in. Popped out and singled.
Yeah, and he made just a little adjustment last time coming off of that pop-up the first time around, and he got himself a base knock. That's what the good ones do.
Looking to keep this a one-run game, and he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Yoenis Cespedes strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Hit on the ground to short. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Leading off the inning, Robinson Cano. And they'll need him to get something going here. Jose Altuve is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Jose Altuve.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
Well, here's a little trivia for you, Matt. On May 1st of 2012, Jose Altuve.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie.
So a solo shot down the line in left, as the Blue Jays have rallied back to tie it at 2. Therefore, it is Blackmon, and he's got it for the first out. Michael Brantley digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. That's wide. 2-0. 2 runs on 2 hits. 1 error thus far for Toronto. Two and 0 count. Here it comes. Outside. 3-0 now. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Hits this one hard the other way. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Mike Trout will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Francisco Lindor will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 thus far. On the move is Trout from first. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And no throw as he'll just hang on to it. 2 out here and a runner at second. Line drive to left. Cespedes is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Daniel Murphy is set to get us started for the late inning. Price gets his sign. First pitch on the way. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Too high. 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he can come back with that big curve.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Now here's a ball popped up. Playable, however, for Lucroy behind the plate. And he's retired, 1 away. Buster Posey will bat now. He popped out in foul ground last time.
You know, he's been struggling a little bit lately, so hopefully he learned some things from that last at-bat so he can start to turn things around here with a base hit.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Lifted in the air to right field. Betts is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Carlos Gonzalez stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Right side. Oh, look at Hosmer. He is out.
Oh, great play.
It's time for the tradition.
David Ortiz steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th. Edwin Encarnacion is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now the 0-1. No contact there from Encarnacion as the count runs to 0-2 on him. Tap foul at home plate. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. No problem here, 1 away. Ready for another chance? Josh Donaldson. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And it was a breaking ball that he hit out, and he just sat on it.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Lined hard toward right center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Your attention, please. Now
so with a lefty waiting. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. First pitch coming, here it is. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Drops one down here, and they'll try to beat it out. And they will get... No! He's in there. A very close play at first. Jonathan Lucroy will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around.
Well, he's putting the ball in play, but clearly getting under it too much right now. It'd be nice for him to stay through one right here.
Swing and a liner. Foul. First and second now, 1 man out. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and it goes right past him out there at short. The throw to the plate. And the throw in gets away from him. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one. So we've got runners at the corners here, 1 away, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Cespedes has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he is in there. Mookie Betts gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Here's the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Posey gathers it. And the throw to first ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Charlie Blackmon, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt, and it's and I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Price is ready. Here's the 1-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Trout. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Nolan Arenado. He singled his last time up. Stephen Wright will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get. Knuckleball there, but it dances outside. Ball 1. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a big moment here, and standing in, Chris Bryant. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Both teams with 6 hits so far. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. So stepping in, Joey Votto, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Swing and a miss on the first pitch. Knuckler, strike 1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Betts has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Michael Brantley will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Sliced hard on the ground. Murphy has it, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. Mike Trout steps in, got a base hit in his last at-bat.
Mike Trout
starts him out with a slider for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Francisco Lindor will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole. Hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Jacob deGrom is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Runner at first here, one man out. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And no throw, as it turns out, as he takes second with ease. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Lindor is retired, 2 down now. Edwin Encarnacion strides forward now with a very important insurance run standing over at third. High in the air out to center field. Blackman is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job. Kicking off the top of the ninth, Corey Seager. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late. So they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Oh, he can't hold on there as he swings and misses on a pitch in the dirt, and he's down 0-2 now. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Grounded to first. Hosmer has it, and he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the ninth. Yoenis Cespedes stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Anthony Rizzo will pinch hit here. And this is fouled back and out of play. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here comes Brantley, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Daniel Murphy comes to the plate now with the tying run. Andrew Miller will come on now as he'll try to record the final 2 outs here. Bryce Harper will be called upon here to hit. Paul Goldschmidt will be called upon here to hit with the now action in the bullpen as their closers. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Buster Posey stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Quick check on that tying run at first. And he'll be back in standing up.
Keeping an eye on him.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run. So striding in, Carlos Gonzalez. DJ LeMahieu will be called upon.
Chicago.
Dylan Betances will get the call here as he'll try to work the final third of an inning in the top of inning number 9. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. And this is swung on and missed, so the Cubs are down to their final strike here.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
And he struck him out, and the ball game is over as they get the possible tying run over to third, but can't get him across. And guys, the Blue Jays received a sterling performance in this one from the man you see